Hey everyone, happy October. Such a great and powerful and magical month ahead of us. How awesome is this? So I am sorry this is coming at you technically like a day or two late. I usually prefer to do these videos over the weekend. I was super busy this weekend. But so I am using Brain Virtue's Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Okay, so if you would, please take a moment to center yourself and allow 1, 2, or 3 to pop into your mind to give you a message for your highest and best. All right? And as you're thinking of a number, I'm going to shuffle. 2. I'm going to grab all 3 cards now. That one's 3. Okay. All right. So let's get started. If you have chosen number 1, we have here, watch your thoughts. Can you see it? There's always a glare. It says on the bottom, it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. That's a very powerful message, right? I mean, guilty. I find that when fear enters my mind, my energy field, my thoughts run away with it. It's a crazy train, okay? And you start overthinking, you start overanalyzing and worrying about this, that, and the other thing, and creating scenarios that will never actually happen, right? So really watch your thoughts, because when you do, and especially when you let fear take over, it drains you. It does. It completely depresses your aura, and just it depresses your mood, for that matter. They go hand in hand. You just need to really watch what you're thinking. If you constantly think about and focus on what you really want, whatever you desire, whatever your goal is, there's a greater chance of it actually making its way, manifesting in your life. Okay, that's what I want to say, manifesting in your life. So you really need to think positively. Also, if numbers, are significant. I'm sure you've all heard of numerology. Numbers are significant, and if you start seeing a lot of 1s, or like 111 or 1111, that's generally a very powerful number for a lot of people. If you see a lot of 1s, 1s do represent new beginnings, okay, which is awesome. But they do also mean to watch your thoughts, because whatever you think about, you're going to create rapidly. And especially given that we are in fall, and fall is very much a powerful, magical, abundant time, you're going to create your thoughts faster than you would any other time throughout the year. Winter is generally the slowest. Winter represents kind of death, pause, stillness, rebirth. But there is a whole prosperous amount of energy in the fall. Okay, so really watch your thoughts. So when I look at this card, I'm going to hold it up close. I look at this card, you got a mermaid and she's underwater, and I believe she's holding a mirror. She's looking at a mirror. Yes, kind of reminds me of the Little Mermaid, Ariel. She's looking at a mirror. So I feel like, when she's looking at herself, she's seeing what is reflected back to her. So whatever you were thinking, you're going to end up creating in your outer world. It's going to reflect what is going on inside. Okay, if you've got turmoil going on inside, guess what? That's going to end up reverberating out into your life. Also, the fact that she's fully underwater, I feel that you are drowning yourself. Not that you really mean to. It's sometimes hard to not overthink. But the more you do it, the more you drown yourself, and you can't get yourself out into shallow water, into clear skies, okay? So you really, 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 if you chose number 1, you need to focus on your mindset, on your mentality. It affects every other area of your life. It affects your emotions, affects your physical state, your spiritual state, for that matter. It affects everything. I'm going to put that down. So seriously, watch what you think about. If you have to start forcing yourself, like every time you have to consciously catch yourself in a negative loop, then you need to just say, okay, stop. Think of the positive. Think of the opposite. All right? It takes a lot of work, but you can do it. I believe in you. Okay. Moving on. If you've chosen number 2, have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. What really sticks out to me on this is follow your guidance. Follow your guidance via what maybe someone else suggests to you. You know, if it resonates with you, of course. Most especially, follow your own intuition. Follow that little voice inside of you. If something no longer feels right, then don't do it. Then don't do it, okay? Because something about it is just, it's not going to work for you. Or the opposite. If something feels amazing, and even though you have other people telling you, no, you shouldn't do that, you should do this, whatever, but if it feels right for you, well, then go and do it. Because it is right for you. It may not be right for other people, and that's fine. This is you. This is your life, okay? And I look at this. The mermaid is like, she's splashing out of the water. So this sort of reminds me of another card in another deck of mine, the John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. It's of New Beginnings, and it's just like flashing in my mind. And I know I mentioned New Beginnings with the number 1s in the first card, but this is sort of like she's jumping out of the water, and she's not even looking at what's below her. Yeah, she knows the water is right below her. She could crash back down at any moment, but she's not worried about it. I feel like she knows she has a safety net, if you will. And I feel like that is true for a lot of us. We actually have a safety net, even if we don't see it. In relationship to the New Beginnings card I was just talking about, this woman stepping out from a door, and there's steps below her, but they're see-through, they're transparent. So it's like she can't really see what she's stepping out onto. It's just a new beginning. But she's safe. She's protected. She has a safety net that she can't see. I feel like that is the same thing. You really have to believe that what you're going after, you will achieve, even if you can't see the next step ahead of you. Sometimes you're not meant to. Sometimes you're not meant to. Sometimes it's a lesson that you need to just move along and get going towards whatever direction you're going in, without worrying if something is going to happen or if something is going to catch you. You're going to be caught regardless. That's what I'm hearing right now. So move forward with whatever it is. It could be in regards to maybe a new job or career. Maybe it's the start of a relationship, and you literally have no idea where it's going or how the other person truly feels for you, and so you're worried about them catching you as you fall, right? Because everyone falls in love, so you always want the other person to catch you. This could be in relation to anything. Maybe you've been thinking about moving, relocating across the country. Go and do it. Have faith that things are going to work out. More importantly, have faith in yourself. You're a strong person. That, if something doesn't end up working out, will rely on your own inner spiritual strength to get you through whatever it is. Okay? So you're protected. Have faith in whatever it is you want to do. I promise. It'll work out for the best. Okay. Last but not least, number 3, explore your options. Oh, can you see it? Always the glare. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Change is awesome. It really is. I was talking about this yesterday with a couple other people. I was giving a handful of readings yesterday afternoon, and change came up a couple of times. Change is the only constant in this world. Change is the only thing you can actually expect in this world. Everything changes. Everything. Including people. That takes time. But so, explore your options. So if you are thinking of getting into a new career, okay, well, what are your options? What are you passionate about? Generally, whatever you're passionate about, whatever your hobbies are a great indication as to what you should be doing with your life. I like helping others. I like spiritually counseling. It's kind of what it is sometimes, right? Giving readings, you tend to sort of counsel people. I like spiritually counseling people. Sometimes I like to write when the mood and inspiration strikes, quite honestly, and it's not too often. I've been learning that I like to paint. Also when the mood and inspiration strikes, but that's okay. I like being out in nature, learning about herbs and how they can help the body physically and energetically, spiritually, you name it. So there's a lot of things that you like. Well, look to those to see what you should be doing with your life. Maybe you are a born entrepreneur and you're supposed to go down multiple avenues at the same time. Go for it. That's fine. You'll be great at it. Also, maybe, well, this could relate to romance and love, right? Maybe you just entered the dating scene again. You don't really know what you're looking for in another person. Maybe you know what you're not looking for, but don't know really what else you're looking for. So then go on multiple dates. Explore your options. I feel like the world is at your feet. You have like a silver platter in front of you and taste every little hors d'oeuvre on it, okay? Like, have at it. Have fun. That's also what I get with this card. If you chose number 3, you need to allow yourself to have fun. You need to really, really involve the other 4-letter play word. Well, there you go. I just play. The other 4-letter word into your life. I was going to say not work, but play. Okay? Work, 4-letter, play, 4-letter. Yeah. So you need to have fun. Allow yourself to go and play. Besides, doing that actually lets that little kid out and really helps you to explore your creativity and your other options, you know, in regards to what you like, not like. So, number 3, direct message right there. I'm also hearing, and it's because you got this little baby mermaid, I feel like, about to go towards this like turtle here, this tortoise. I'm also hearing with this, you're going to have help along the way. So if you're really not someone who's great at accepting help from others, know that the help is purposeful. It's meant to be in your path. So you need to accept it and just say thank you. Smile and say thank you. People sometimes like to help with nothing in return. Okay? Givers sleep better at night. I feel like there's a first half to that quote, but I only remember that part. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this week. I hope you all have a wonderful first week of October. Halloween's coming up. Yeah. I will see you guys next time. Bye.